When I say mutation, is the first thing that comes to your mind a man falling into nuclear waste and gaining superpowers, or a three-eyed fish swimming in contaminated water? While this concept may give you hope to one day be a crime-fighting superhero after coming into contact with radiation or dangerous chemicals, it sadly just isn't true. To better understand, let's take a look at what a mutation is. A mutation is a change in DNA usually caused when a cell splits. During the split, the cell needs to copy the DNA so both cells have it, but the copies aren't always exactly the same. These small changes are mutations. But why is DNA so important? Well, DNA is your biological blueprint. It affects how you look, behave, and your physiology. So a mutation can be good, it can be bad, or just neutral. These mutations are not based on your certain needs, but are just completely at random. So if you're in a desert environment, often suffering from dehydration, you won't mutate to fit that environment. The only reason organisms such as cacti are well suited for such an environment is because over many years of random mutations, they happen to get the ones that fit that environment. Then as a consequence of surviving, they pass down those mutations and dominate the landscape over other plants that didn't quite make the cut. But do all mutations pass down to your offspring? Well, no. These types of mutations had occurred in germ cells, which in a human's case would be a sperm or an egg. There are also semantic mutations, which occur usually from environmental factors such as ultraviolet radiation or certain chemicals. Semantic mutations don't affect evolution and can give rise to diseases such as cancer. In contrast, the only mutations that matter to large-scale evolution are ones that can be passed down to offspring. These are germline mutations and usually only affect an organism in three ways. Some simply have no effect because they occur in a part of the DNA with no function. The second type have very little changes, like your ears being slightly bigger. Lastly, we have big changes like insects becoming immune to pesticides, which would allow the population to grow by feeding on crops. But sadly, some things cannot be caused by mutations, like your pet turtle becoming a ninja.